Hey guys, how are you all doing today? It is Jaffmaster Flash and this is round 5. We are in Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. So, quick recap. After the last Grand Prix, I was in a whole lot of hurt. Gearbox was gone, ICE had gone, ICU had gone, so I changed and swapped out all non-essential parts except for the gearbox. And boy, oh boy, is that gonna haunt me. Or is it? So, as you can see just by the timing screens, I managed to fend off Hamilton by 2/100ths of a second. That's right, 2/100ths of a second. Could not believe it. I had out-qualified him. I was absolutely chuffed to bits, gotta be honest. But I had changed everything except for the gearbox. And wow. Wow. That maybe play a significant part in this race. We shall have to wait and see. But I absolutely love this race. Absolutely loved it. Really good. It took me a while to get the medium tyres to come to life, but when they did, I had 2 or 3 laps out of them that I just absolutely took off, and boy oh boy was that fun. But it is only the 5th Grand Prix. My gearbox, it is absolutely ruined. Will that have consequences for the next Grand Prix? Don't know. We'll have to see if I can make this Grand Prix on the gearbox, but we shall see. So before I leave you with the start of this Grand Prix, I would just like to ask you to check out the link to my Discord server in the description below. Hope you enjoy this Spanish Grand Prix as much as I did, because it was, in my opinion, awesome. Absolutely brilliant. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video, guys. I really do. Hope you have a great day, and I shall catch you in the next video. Peace.
P3 now. DRS has been enabled. P3. You're currently in P3. Butler ahead. They're on old softs. Weber behind. The gap is less than a second. They're on old softs. Pit window open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 15 laps still remaining. Accumulating some wear on the AMG UK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. Ahead, okay, gap ahead is 2.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 23.6. You're dropping back by around 1.4 seconds. Burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Pushing too hard, it's causing your gearbox to take increased wear. Lewis is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:23.8. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. Second place. You're in second place. Lewis ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 2.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Weber is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Your pit window opens next lap. 13 laps to go. This lap, so push now. You're sat in P2. Lewis is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 1.5 seconds. They're on old softs. Weber behind. The gap behind us is 1.7 seconds. They're on old softs. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. 12 laps to go. some imminent gearbox issues. Watch out for jams and missed gears. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Don't forget, box this lap. Release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Lewis is in for a stop. The gap behind is 1.5 seconds. In P3, Lewis is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 1.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Album behind. The gap to the leader is 16.2 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 9 laps to go. Some energy harvesting, reduce ERS deployment. front is 1.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:22.9. Gap ahead is 2.1 seconds. Lost some time to the car behind. P3, Lewis ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 2.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Weber behind. The gap to the car behind is 3.0 seconds. Our gap to first place is 14.9 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 7 laps to go. Second place. You're in second place. Lewis is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Weber is behind you. The gap behind us is 3.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 6 laps to go. Condition seems a-okay to us on the wall here. Let us know if you feel them going off too much. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Out a second lap on the car behind. legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. First position, front of the pack. That's Lewis behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps. P1, Lewis is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. That's Lewis behind. Our gap behind is 1.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 23.4. Lewis, you've done it. Well done.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Joker increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.